Adrien Brody, the brooding virtuoso whose Oscar-crowned intensity has long defined cinematic gravitas, has emerged as a poignant critic of artificial intelligence's creeping encroachment on art. At the opulent Red Sea International Film Festival in Saudi Arabia, amid the desert's whisper and the glamour of global tastemakers, Brody articulated a defense of the human spirit in filmmaking, a clarion call to cherish the irreplaceable pulse of emotion over algorithmic precision. His words, delivered with the same haunted eloquence that animated his portrayal of the Ladislas Spillman in The Pianist, resonate deeply in an era where AI tools promise efficiency but threaten the soulful chaos of creation. There are new tools that are now available that will definitely enhance all our abilities to do great work, but there is nothing to replace emotion, he declared, his voice a gravelly timbre cutting through the festival's buzz. Even if you can fabricate it or whatever, we really should always cherish and support the creative process and the beauty of filmmaking. Brody's perspective is no abstract philosophizing. It's born from a career etched in vulnerability, where every role demands he bare his psyche. The son of photographer Sylvia Platschi and acclaimed painter Elliot Brody, he was raised in New York City's bohemian enclaves, absorbing art's raw alchemy from childhood. By 9, he was acting in summer camps. By 13, landing roles in New York stories under Coppola's gaze. But it was Roman Polanski's The Pianist, 2002, that transformed him. A skeletal descent into Holocaust horror, where Brody shed 30 pounds to embody a musician's survival amid Warsaw's ruins. At 29 he became the youngest Best Actor Oscar winner, a triumph shadowed by personal tolls, isolation, health scares and the industry's fickle embrace. "I refuse to hold back," he later reflected on the film's grueling 23-day shoot, a sentiment echoing his current AI stance, authenticity over artifice. The Red Sea Film Festival in its third year provided a fitting stage, a bridge between East and West, fostering dialogues on cinema's future amid Jeddah's Corniche splendor. Brody, panelist among luminaries, wove his critique into broader conversations on technology's double-edged sword. AI's allure is undeniable, generative tools crafting scripts, deepfakes resurrecting stars, VFX streamlining spectacles. Studios like Disney and Warner deploy it for de-aging Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, or set extensions, slashing budgets and timelines. Yet, Brody warns, this evolution of that which is inevitable risks diluting the human core. But that's not to say, is bad. We have choices in what we choose as individuals to agree to ingest, he nuanced, advocating discernment over outright rejection. His concern isn't Luddite fear but a guardianship of film's empathetic essence, what Roger Ebert called empathy machines. This ethos permeates Brody's filmography, a gallery of souls adrift in turmoil. In The Grand Budapest Hotel, 2014, Wes Anderson's Confection, he played a harried concierge with poignant pathos, his nose prosthetics a metaphor for identity's fragility. The Brutalist, 2024, his latest triumph, casts him as architect Laszlo Toth, a Hungarian Jewish immigrant rebuilding life post-World War II in America. The role, a marathon of physical and emotional extremes, saw Brody immerse in Pennsylvania's steel mills, mastering masonry to authentically evoke Toth's obsessions. The process was stressful, he admitted at Red Sea, recounting sleepless nights and bodily strain. Yet this immersion yielded a performance of seismic depth, earning Venice raves for its portrayal of ambition's corrosive hunger. AI, Brody implies, can't replicate such alchemy, the sweat, doubt and epiphanies that forge truth. Hollywood's AI reckoning accelerates. SAG-AFTRA's 2023 strike enshrined protections against unauthorized digital replicas, while writers decried tools like ChatGPT supplanting drafts. Brody's festival remarks align with peers. Scorsese bemoans algorithmic content, Nolan champions practical effects. Yet, Brody tempers critique with optimism. Tools as enhancers, not erasers. Imagine AI aiding previs for the brutalist structures, freeing Brody to mine emotional strata. His career exemplifies this balance, from indie grit, Summer of Sam, 1999, to blockbusters, The Village, 2004, he's navigated flux, earning Emmys for The Wire cameos and Houdini biopics. Reflecting on The Brutalist, Brody delved into its genesis. Director Brady Corbett's script, inspired by real architects like Marcel Breuer, demanded a lead who could embody exile's psychic scars. Brody, drawing from family Holocaust lore, infused Toth with layers, fierce intellect masking terror. The 23-day shoot, a pressure cooker in rural isolation, mirrored the character's forge. Brody hammered concrete, his hands calloused, body aching to ground fantasy in tactility. "I refuse to hold back," he reiterated, linking this to AI's emotional void. "Machines excel at pattern matching, predicting hits via data, but falter in the ineffable, grief's rasp, joy's quiver. Film's beauty," Brody asserts, "lies in this imperfection, the creative process where accidents birth genius." Broader implications loom. AI could democratize filmmaking, empowering global voices like Saudi's burgeoning scene, Red Sea's focus. Yet, without safeguards, it risks commodifying art, prioritizing virality over vision. Brody's call to cherish and support echoes festival's role, Red Sea's juries blending tradition with innovation, premiering AI-assisted shorts alongside classics. His own projects like upcoming The Brutalist sequel explorations hint at hybrid futures. Tech augmenting, not authoring human narratives. As panels adjourned to starlit receptions, Brody's words lingered, a manifesto for mindful progress. In an industry chasing metrics, he reminds us, film's power is emotional communion, irreplaceable by code. From the pianist's poignant keys to the brutalist's concrete dreams, Brody's legacy is this advocacy, defending art's heart against soulless efficiency. In choosing what to ingest, we honor creators like him, ensuring cinema remains a mirror to our messy, magnificent souls.